Hey guys, today is Sunday, December 6th, and it's been kind of a Christmas present type of day. We are staying here for Christmas because of COVID, because we don't drive through the mountains in the winter, we only fly, and I'm just not about to go to an airport right now. We were at one about a month ago, but it was like dead. Christmas is gonna be nuts. With COVID and all, to play things safe, we're just staying here this Christmas. I've actually always wanted one Christmas here where we just don't go visit family, even though I want to see them. Just the travel's exhausting and we're always bouncing between houses. It's a lot. And so it's kind of nice in a way to stay put, even though I miss my family. So I'm mailing presents, which is why I have to get my shopping done fairly early this year so I can mail it all out and have it arrive in time. Even now I feel like I'm maybe slightly pushing it just because mail tends to take longer this time of year, but hopefully we're okay. I have everything I need now, so I did most of my Christmas shopping online, but I did go out today just to get a few more things, and it's all done now. It's all good to go. I think there's just one more thing I'm waiting on, which is for Christian, so that's fine that it'll take a little bit longer. Everything else is here, so I can start wrapping and everything. There's also one thing I want to make, it's pretty much like a custom notepad. It's for Christian's dad, and I'm gonna have to design that today, print off the sheets, and then turn it into a notepad using that bookbinding glue. Do I still have that? I better. I think I do somewhere. Okay, maybe need to double check that, but whenever we visit, we always play this card game called Lamsey. It's a form of rummy, and he has score sheets for it, but they're just not optimal, and I just want to make better ones, and I want to make it in notepad format so you could just tear a sheet off. So that's what I want to do. That's gonna be my little project for today. But first, I want to cook some food because I'm real hungry. I'm gonna make ribs with some veggies and pot stickers, and then I'll make the notepad, and then I'll start wrapping everything. Oh, the humidity did a number on my hair. Oh my God. It's like not quite raining, but it's really misty out, so yeah. So I'm gonna show you the presents. They should all be safe to show except my mom's. So Mom, if you're watching, I'm showing yours at the very end of the video. I'm gonna give another warning. Hopefully she's paying attention, because sometimes she's only half paying attention. It happened once before where I gave a warning and she didn't hear the warning and saw her presents. So Mom, at the very end of the video, I'm gonna show your stuff. I know for sure she watches and Christian's mom watches, so I think everything else should be safe. Brooklyn, if you're watching, don't watch. Danelle, if you're watching, don't watch. The other people are definitely not watching. Okay, oh, oven's ready. Gotta put the ribs in. So for both sides of our family, we did Secret Santa style, so we got names out of a hat. So on my family side, I got my dad's girlfriend, Andrea, and so I got her the Comfy. It's that huge oversized sweater. It's like a blanket. It's kind of like a Snuggie too, except Snuggie's open in the back. This is like giant oversized sweater made out of blanket material. Gray was one of the only colors in stock on Amazon. I even checked the Comfy website and they have everything backordered till January. So I'm like, okay, well, gray seems to be okay because Andrea always wears black and white. So I was gonna get black anyway, so this works out. Gray, Comfy, and this is already wrapped because it's wrapped in store like this. It's from Purdy's Chocolates, and it's a set of assorted chocolates, and they're all done really fancy. I wish I could show you what it looks like. Maybe I can find a picture online. Editing Baylee, I'm sorry, but please insert that if you can find it. Thank you very much. This is technically over the spending limit, but so is everything else. So, then on Christian's side of the family, I got his dad. So the bottom box is actually for his mom. This is one of the Advent calendars, but that's not a surprise. So yeah, it doesn't matter if she sees that. Kiki, oh hi. Oh yeah, speaking, I know what you did earlier. First of all, remember in the last vlog, she stole the steak spice and was batting it around the house? I had this laid out on the table before I went shopping, and I came back, I couldn't find the cards. I looked high and low, and I'm like, the cats must have gotten to it. I'm looking under the table, looking on the chairs, everywhere. Finally, as a last resort, I look under the couch, and there it was. This was under the couch. Why you gotta keep stealing all the presents? So, this here, I might actually take this out like to wrap it. I might take it out, so I might as well take it out now. This is a toque and neck warmer combo. It's just very soft. Look at that. It's so soft. Oh my. It's got this little leaf on there. Mostly I got this for the toque. I don't know if you'll like the neck warmer. Nice and soft inside. Yeah, yeah. I like it. Okay, and then for a snack, we have this pomegranate glazed mix, pistachios. Just a good mix of goodies in there. These are reusable Ziploc bags. Well, not Ziploc brand, but they're sandwich bags. They're made out of silicone or something. So yeah, there's that. He's cooking and working in the kitchen a lot, so there's a kitchen thing. Then there are these pens. I'm gonna open this up too. One, because I want the plastic off of it. Two, I just want to look at them. I just need to know how nice it is. Need to make sure I'm not giving a crappy present. I was thinking I should have got some new wrapping paper and like ribbons and little bits and bobs to do really fancy present wrapping. And I was like, no. I just want to use up some of the wrapping paper we already have. I could have got more bows though, I should have. We only have navy blue and red bows. So the pen idea was kind of to go along with the card game notepad idea. He could use these pens to write on his fancy notepad. And then also to go along with that is a deck of playing cards. And these are super fancy. They've got like gold on them and stuff. Is this, wait, no. I'm trying to remember what the back of the card looks like. I forget, but it's the Citizen set by Theory 11. Just fancy playing cards. It goes with that theme. Then there's a few chocolate things. I just got this little tin of Godiva chocolate pearls. And then from Purdy's, got these little milk chocolate sweet Georgia Browns, and these are the no sugar added ones. I think he's more of a salty snack guy, so I didn't want to get him too much sweet stuff. And then this spice, the steak spice. So those are his stocking stuffers. Did I say that already? We do stocking stuffer style on Christian's side of the family? I don't know. Anyway. Miss Snow, she's going after the coffee crisp. Ma'am, step away from the snacks. While we're here though, let's do this one. This is for Brooklyn. I don't have her, no. I don't have her for Secret Santa, but this is also kind of a birthday present thing. We're a little bit late on it. She just sent me my birthday present. I just got it this past week. I'll show you what it is. But I'm just sending stuff back to her too. This jewelry case is something I bought for myself because I really liked it, but I bought some extras. It's intended to be more of a travel jewelry case. You can wrap the top of your necklace around here and then let the pendant dangle into there. Some studs here, rings, other jewelry. It's just great. You can move these wherever you want them to. So yeah. So that was really cute, really handy. So Brooklyn's getting one. And she likes to make bread. And so I got her this bread book. It just has various bread recipes and information on making bread. I don't know, you know, how advanced she is. She sends pictures of the bread she makes, but I know she mainly just makes like sourdough bread. So maybe there's more things in here she hasn't made that she would like to try. And then of course an advent calendar. And then I'm sending her some Canadian snacks because she lives in the US now. I haven't actually seen her since February. That's when her wedding was, because obviously because COVID. So I haven't seen her. So I thought, why not also send some snacks? I wanted to send pizza pops too, but that's a frozen food item and that would not survive the journey. So we got ketchup chips and dill pickle. You can get all dressed in the US somewhat easily, I think now, so not including all dressed. Dill pickle spits, some Aero minis, Smarties, and Coffee Crisp. Really, it's kind of like this was her gift, and then I was going to send her an advent calendar anyway, and then I was like, let's throw some snacks on there. Why not? Then right here, this is for my friend Danelle and her family. I may have gone a little overboard this time, but to be fair, last year, the package I sent them got stolen from the post office. Like, the post office got broken into, and mine was one of the ones that was confirmed stolen. So I was pretty pissed about that, Kiki. I was pretty pissed about that. There's stuff for her kids. She has a new bebe that was born this year. So it's my first time buying for him. So there's this little hammer. He might be a little bit young for this still. Like he's under a year old and it says 1 to 3. And there's this little elephant plushie. And then for her daughter, I got this Barbie. Of course, it's the thick one with pink hair. No reason at all as to why I picked that one. No reason. And also got her this cloud putty. It's like a silly putty slash slime type of thing. It's a puffy, poofy thing to play with. And then the rest is for the fam in general. So we have one of those moonlights. You've probably seen ads for those online somewhere. Hopefully she doesn't have it already. Just a fun little moon lamp. And I'm throwing in a couple of my Christmas enamel pins. Men socks for her. Socks for her husband. And then the same box of Purdy's chocolates. And for Christian, he requested slippers. So I got these. I got him this organizer for on top of his dresser because it's always an absolute disaster. So maybe this will help him keep a little more organized. And then I also got him a brown leather jacket, which was also per his request. That's the one that's not here yet, so I'll show it to you at a later date. It's one of the ones that has a cloth hood. That was his request. One of the ones with the hood, and it had to be brown. And the last one I need to show you is my mom's, but I'll do that at the end of the video. So, well, actually, there's one more person too. For our friend group, we're also doing Secret Santa, and I got him some stuff off of Etsy, so that's not here yet. And then I picked him up a pair of socks today. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Okay, the food was good. And then I had a call on the phone with my mom for a while, so that was also nice. And I warned her not to watch the end of the vlog. Just in case she misses the warnings. So now I'm going to work on that Lamsey sheet. And I'm going to see if I can make it a half-page size. It just makes more sense for a notepad because the sheets Christian said currently uses are full-size sheets like this, but it has a bunch of wasted space and like just stuff we don't even use when scorekeeping. And so I'm going to try to make it half-page size. I'm just scared we'll run out of a vertical space, like it might be a bit tight. I feel like the grid itself would be easier to make in Excel or something. So in this card game, there are 13 rounds because each round a different card is wild, starting with ace, then 2, then 3. So you make your way from ace to king. So there's 13 rounds. Oh no, I guess you don't need a total at the bottom because your total at the end of round 13 is your total. I'm trying to figure out if I want a column for marking who the dealer is, since that's also something scorekeepers often do, because each round you switch up who deals and sometimes you forget by the end of the round. And so I kind of want to have first column would be ace through king, second column will be who the dealer is, and then there can be up to 6 players, so there needs to be columns for 6 players. So if we put 1 in the middle of here, I want to have room to tally the score for that round. So what I'm going to do is just make a gray bar. Try to go about halfway. Well, it's stupid because round 1 you don't need to mark what their score was for that round. So I don't know if there should even be a box there. There's nothing to add because that just is your score. But then is it stupid? Like, should the top row be narrower than the rest then? Or is that... Ugh. Alt-Shift, come on! We can reduce the spacing between the 1 and the 0 a little bit. If you hold Alt and then hit the arrow keys, you can do that to respace stuff. Okay, and then I need the slots for the names at the top, which I'm going to do similar to how it already is on the existing scorecard, where I'm going to do a diagonal line if I can. Oh, here. Let's clean this up a little bit. Group that and write rounds, something like that. And move it over here It automatically snapped it to be the same distance as the other one, but it doesn't line up with the vertical thing. That means my columns are not the same width. I should have dragged out the columns one by one, but I really wanted that halfway point. But in the end, it ended up being meaningless because I made it narrower. So yeah, because normally if you have a bunch of stuff and you duplicate it and drag, it'll snap to be the same distance as the previous two. Also, I think I want one more line here, maybe just so I can write dealer. I don't know if I should write that or I could just tell them that's where you specify the dealer. I mean, that could be it. I mean, I have to at least write Lamsey or something, but Lamsey. I don't even know how to spell Lamsey. I always end up writing it with a B, like the animal, and I'm like, I don't think that's right. And I don't even know, like I try to Google Lamsey. Let me do it actually right now. In the past, I've tried to Google Lamsey and nothing comes up. How do you play the card game Lamsey? It has a B there. Oh, that's one of my freaking vlogs! Oh my God! I expand this. Lamsey. You know, I'm starting to think this is just a card game our family made up. This is not a real game. I mean, it's a type of rummy, but I wonder how it's spelt on their existing thing. Wait, does this dealer thing make it look like the top is where you list the dealer? It means this column here, but like maybe it just shouldn't have that at all. And then we'd have a little bit more room. And you know, it'd be cute is if there was something decorative about it, like maybe behind the grid there, like around it, there are playing cards at low opacity just chilling there. Now I'm playing around with the printing a little bit because I wanted to print borderless because I don't want to have to trim all four sides of every sheet. It won't let me do that with regular paper. I have to specify it's photo paper even when it's not. So we'll see how this goes because the print colors might not be very good. Or because it's thinner paper, maybe the edges will bleed a bit, like the ink will kind of smudge. We'll see. Also, I do not have the bookbinding glue. I'm looking through my container of glues and whatever. It's not there. I looked everywhere else, can't find it. I even looked up the video where I used it to see what it looked like and I just don't have it anywhere. I can't find it. But I was looking up DIY notepads and things and people said Elmer's glue is okay to use. So I'll give that a try. This ain't too shabby. I like how it looks, but I'm going to make the gray bars a bit lighter. They're just too dark. I also did not leave a gap between these. Usually when I'm cutting objects, I leave a gap and then do a double cut to get rid of the white strip. So with these, I'm just gonna have to try to cut exactly along the line. Try my best. Oh, that's much better. Yes. I even have backing for the notepad. I might do two thinner notepads instead of one super thick one. There is one problem. When you print borderless, it scales it up a bit, so it cuts off the very edges. The problem with that is that now this inner border where the two were touching is too thick compared to the outside. You see the gap's not the same. So maybe I should do a double cut in the middle just to even it out a bit. But yeah, I have more printing right now. It prints pretty slowly, so I'm gonna let that go while I start wrapping presents. I'm trying to have the cute Christmas backdrop, but this table's just too low for that. This is like a mukbang video. For the comfy, I have this box. It just seems to be a good size. The chocolates are in the bottom there. The tricky part is everything has to be double wrapped in a way. Like I want the presents to be wrapped like Christmas presents, but I'm not gonna wrap the outside, like the mailing box, because the paper will just get destroyed. So for this, I'm gonna wrap it as is, no box, and then put it in here, and hopefully that works. I need it to be at least a little bit loose so this can squish a bit in the box. Such an awkward thing to wrap. Oh my god. Oop. And no, I'm not listening to Christmas music. I'm listening to a Pokemon Shiny hunting live stream. I do have some hot chocolate though. It's kind of hideous, but that's what it's gonna be. Oh my god, I wish I had my wireless earbuds. I don't use those Fruity Pods anymore. They hurt my ears too much. They're just too big. Need to get myself some Raycons or something. So, there's the front. And then I have various little name tag stickers. Wait, didn't I have a set like this but red? Oh, wait, there they are. Let's do candy canes. We also need one for the Purdy's chocolates thing. Now don't smudge it. I'm gonna put the chocolates on its side, because then maybe it's a little bit less likely to stab through this. Look, a perfect fit. Look at it. Okay, I have 20 sheets here, including this one I already cut. I do need to trim it a little bit more though, because like I said, it's a bit too thick in the middle. Trim those slightly too, but yeah, let's cut these. They're not all going to be the exact same, so it's going to be slightly wonky in the end. I could probably do multiple sheets at once. I'm just a little scared. They tend to splay sometimes. Like, I don't know how many I'm willing to do together. Let's see. Because lining them up sometimes just takes too long. You're better off just quickly doing them individually. Because see, now I have to slide this over, but it's like, make sure they stay together. Okay, for this I'm going to use the book squish method, I think. I don't want to get glue on my books though. Why am I using my Harry Potter book as the bottom book? Slathered on real thick, and then I'll do an extra coat or two later. Notepad number 2 is in the works. The first one is here. It still has its third coat drying, but it doesn't need to be sandwiched anymore, so it's just hanging over the edge here. I could not find my second piece of chipboard, looked high and low, gave up, cut some new sheets, and then realized I had 2 on the back of this notepad. Also, I was on my last bit of computer printer paper, so I ran to the store real quick to get some more, and I picked up a Christmas card. Look how cute it is. Because I was regretting not getting a card for Danelle's package, and so I was like, well, I'm here. Let's get one. Look at the gold foil, and look at the cute Santas. And it's got a linen texture. Whoa, whoa. And the inside has a bunch of the same design too. Like, look at how cute. Adorable. So, 2 notepads are completely done. This is the nicer of the 2. This one looks really messed up in this corner. It's just Plus just some sheets are narrower than others, so when you flip through, sometimes you get something like this. This is definitely the nicer of the two. It's a true notepad. So cool, just something fun. Like, that's a good gift idea. If you're watching this, you want to make someone a homemade notepad. Assuming you have Photoshop skills and a printer and the supplies. Like, I just use regular Elmer's glue, and that worked great for this. So you could make someone their own custom little notepad. It could even have their name on it or something. It's just so cool. I love these. We got 40 sheets per pad. I'm unsure how many I'm going to gift him. So I have the third one just drying right now between the books. And there's more printing right now for a fourth. I think it'd be a good idea to have one notepad at my mom's house because we do play it at her house too. So I can do 3 for Jill, 1 for my mom, or like 4 for Jill, 1 for my mom. He might want to give some of these to people, other people he plays Lamsey with. Like, he'll sometimes play it at friends' houses, so I kind of want to give him a lot just in case he wants to gift some. But I can always make him more too, so yeah. Now, just a couple more things before the vlog ends. First, I want to show you what Brooklyn got me. This is so cool. This is an old book, Ink and Drawing Techniques. It's from 1957. She wrote me a cute card with the blue bear from that little animation thing I did. And then it says, found this old inking book in a secondhand store and thought you might think it's neat. 1957. Ooh. Ink Drawing Techniques by Henry C. Pitts. I'll just do sort of a quick flip through here, but I love this. I love how the pages are kind of yellowing. It has that old feel to it. It's just great. I love it. I haven't had a chance to sit down and read it yet, but man, I like it a lot. Oh my god, sausage doggies. Oh my goodness. So, yep, that is so cool. It probably had a dust jacket at one point, but this is fine. I hate dust jackets. Oh, and it says Bill Dubin. Dubin. That's who must have owned this. So if you know of a Bill Dubin in Nevada, this might have been his. And now let's do the Cat Shame calendar. We have a few to do. Yeah, because it's Sunday. Well, I guess 2, because Saturday and Sunday are combined. Don't mind us. We're just plotting world domination. Go on about your day. They're just sitting there. You have to put them in the Cat Shame calendar for just sitting there? Poor Peppers. Look at that little face. My mom bought a set of twinkle lights and I chewed through the cord in 2 places before a week was up. Next, I'm going to show you what I wrapped. So there was that comfy and chocolates that I put in a box. That was most of what I did because I just got busy with the notepads. I did write in this card though, and I wrapped Christian's dad's presents, his stocking stuffers. This is from Christian to our sister-in-law. I'm going to send that with Christian's parents' stuff. Well, the advent calendar I'll probably just send on its own because it's going to be hard to find a box that fits the advent calendar and this stuff. So I'll just send it in its existing box, and then this stuff will get sent together. But everything's wrapped up in these 2 wrapping papers. They kind of match, like the reds go well together. So here's it all wrapped up. Fun, fun, fun. I still need to put this in a box or something. I'm scared Kiki's gonna go after them, like the steak spice and stuff. So I'll probably find a box for these right away. In fact, I might be able to use that one back there. This might even be too spacious. We'll see. It is pretty flat. This is actually kind of perfect. I just put a little piece of tape on it so Kiki can't get in there. But I still need to add the notepads. I'm going to let the glue dry overnight. Plus, I might make another one tomorrow. So just leave it like that. And lastly, I'm going to show my mom's gifts. So Mom, stop watching. Here's your cue to stop watching so you don't see your presents. We have a little jewelry case, the same one I'm giving my sister, the same one I have. Then there's a toque here. I have one that I bought for myself. You know, I just couldn't resist getting extras of things for myself. This one is a lighter color though. This one's more of a brown, like a warm gray brown kind of color. It has this removable pom-pom, which is nice. I wore this in my car the other day, and I hate having ponytails or anything hitting the headrest of my seat, so I just unsnapped the pom-pom and then snapped it back on later. It was great. Because this is a slouch toque, so it like hangs down a bit in the back. Then there is this room spray. I just saw it when I was in line at the Bay, and so yeah, just grabbed that. This is a pair of earrings I got on Amazon. They're sterling silver. They're just in like a plastic bag, but they kind of hang down. So like almost like a little mini hoop with a gem at the bottom. I think they're quite cute. I was tempted to get a pair for myself, and I was like, Baylee, stop. Stop buying two of everything. Then there is this gold mug. I found it at Walmart today. It was $3. Like, what a good deal for a mug. See, look, $2.97 Canadian. So chic. Love it. And then there's some food items. We have these dark chocolate sweet Georgia Browns from Purdy's, a peanut butter pretzel bar, also from Purdy's, and some ruby chocolate, also from Purdy's. And then this snack thing, which is the same one Christian's dad got. I mean, I guess she will be getting one of those Lamsey pads too. Does that even count as a gift? Or just maybe. So yeah, I have a lot left to wrap and pack. I'll work on that over the next day or two. In the next vlog, I'm gonna keep working on my sculpture. I'm gonna start painting it. I don't know how far I'll get though. I would like to leave some of the sculpture work for the Tuesday creative stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Why is the coloring so blue too? There we go. Somehow I had the wrong mode. Do I want a gemstone on this piece? Maybe. Well, now it is gonna be there.